Welcome back to Crappy Classics. My name's Josh, and this is my new-to-me 1979 Chevy K30 Wrecker. This Moxican is going to make a surprise appearance in this video somewhere, and if you comment where you see it in the comments below, then I'll give you a heart. So since it's a wrecker, you'd probably go and assume that it would be a bottom-of-the-line work truck. Well, it's not. It's actually got AC and a factory tilt column, carpeted floors, all that crap. The only factory options this doesn't have is power locks, power windows, and cruise control. Other than that, it's got everything. But it's got its own hillbilly cruise control, which I'll show you in a second. Okay, so we are currently, well, in the cab. There's my pile of junk, because, yeah, steering wheel's off, because the key switch died. That's great, huh? On that note, though, it does actually run. You take this, and you just see if I can get it in here, right? Pump or two for good luck. There you go. See? It runs. Yeah. It actually runs pretty darn good, too. It runs off the factory tank with the factory carburetor and all that crap, which is kind of interesting. Usually all that junk's been replaced. Yeah, that's probably 131,000 miles, or maybe 231,000 miles. She's got the 3-speed of the granny low, that'd be the SM465, I believe, or yeah, SM465, I think. Anyway, that's your shift patterns. First gear, second gear, third gear, and that's reverse, and of course low. What I was saying about hillbilly cruise control, though, is you got your you have a little bit of pedal, and then you can pull this out a little bit. Not that far, but that's a hand throttle for the wrecker bed, and you can kind of use it like a cruise control if you have a death wish or something. The lights all work, even these lights down here. Here, flick those on, see, even those work. I don't know if that's coming across on video. Maybe. I don't know, they're not the correct lights. They're some LED style, or I don't know, something. This is not the Moxican appearance, by the way. That's just where I left it. As you can see, somebody took a master class on wiring before they did this. So that's great. These work. All this crap works on this thing. And this crap works, which is the best part. This is a Holmes 1200 train style wrecker bed. Maybe I'll get some video of actually operating this thing. Let's see if I can remember what these do. I think this one is that winch. This one is that winch. And then this one, that one is put this up. And then this one is in and out on this. It extends out like, well, it extends to double what it is now, so it goes out there. And it goes up far enough to touch that tree. So, yeah, it's pretty darn tall when it's at full extension. As you can see, someone tried to tow something with it at some point and did that. Like, off these. And because of this being all rusty, yeah, that went well. Fixing this should be easy enough. It's just, sheet metal. The current sheet metal has about 5 inches of Bondo on it in some places, so that's great. Yeah, random holes because of the Bondo. Where it doesn't have Bondo, though, it's pretty solid. Under the hood, we got our Chevy 350 V8. It's actually got a GM Goodwrench decal on it, or sticker on it. I forgot where that went, but it is the original engine to the truck. I just think it's been taken out by a dealer and rebuilt at some point. It's got a Holmes bumper. I don't know what you call it. Push bumper, I guess. Anyway, this friggin' thing's made of a 1/4-inch steel, and you can pretty much push around whatever you want with it. So that's kind of cool. I like the tires that are on it, but they're old and crap. I wish I could find new ones like that, but they don't make them quite like that anymore. As you can see, it came from Ray's Auto Body in Bristol, Connecticut, which is still a company that's in business, so that's cool. Here's a wider shot of the bed. There you go. The truck itself isn't in bad shape, really. Hey, it's actually got most of the original paint still on the frame, so that's cool. Let's see, what else about this thing? Oh yeah, it's got 14 leaf springs on each side and the back. It's built heavy. This is an interesting add-on someone made at some point. It's actually a 4-wheel brake lock, and that's for the wrecker bed. I say at some point, it was done sometime before 1985, because that's when this thing was repainted red. And you can tell that because there's some overspray on this, when this was all painted red, because this was an original orange truck. Actually, the headliner's orange, where it's not completely faded out. See? Okay, the doors on this truck shut stupidly good. Like, every square body I've ever had, which actually, we're going to do a video on my other square body at some point, but every square body I've ever had or messed with, always you have to friggin' slam these things. This one, I mean, here, just show you about how much effort I'm putting into that. Yeah, it shuts amazingly, which never happens. There you go. So it starts and it runs. It actually drives decent too. The brakes actually work. When I got this thing, I was told the brakes didn't work. The master cylinder leaks a bit out of its main seal on its piston. So all the fluid leaked out of the master cylinder itself. The lines are still bled even. It just didn't have any fluid in the master. So you'd go to hit the brake and you get nothing. So I put more fluid in, and that didn't fix it either. So I pulled up the carpet here. There's a little hole about that big, rust hole in the floor right below there. So someone had put this like friggin' inch thick piece of plywood under there. And you couldn't get full swing out of the brake pedal. So once I did that, the brakes came back. Not to mention, it's also got a wheel lift on it. That works too. It's chained up because the cylinders leak a little bit. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry there's not too much content in it. We'll add some more, well, content to this wrecker at some point. Probably going to be content like body work, a lot of that crap. Probably going to do brakes on it. You know, just things of that nature. And of course, we're going to have a video coming up on my other Chevy. Or actually, the other one's not a Chevy, it's a GMC. So we're going to have a video on the blue truck, GMC. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.